Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Sanjana. In today's video, I will be setting up my 2023 intentions in the Ink Bucket planner. So I have been doing this since 3 years. This is my third year, and I always use the spread which is right next to the goal setting spread, because I will explain what intentions are and how it's related to goals while I'm working on the setup. But anyways, I like to set up that particular page right next to my goal setting page. This time I want to switch it up a little bit. I will be creating the spread here itself, but I felt like if I want to replace the headers, it is going to look very similar to the goal setting spread, and I don't want that. I want it to look a little bit different. So I am thinking of bringing in a cardstock paper and adding it here as a background, and then I can create the setup around there. So I can like flip it up like this so that we have some botanical designs for the header. And I got this cardstock from this paper pad. I got this paper pad a few years, not a few years, I think a little bit over a year ago. It was on clearance at Michael's, and I paid around like $5. I think that's a pretty good price for this huge paper pad that you get with lots and lots of designs. And this particular one felt pretty good for me, so I'm going to be using that. Then other than this, I will be using the Happy Planner Colorful Shapes sticker book for functional stickers. Then I'll be using Space and Beauty sticker book for decorative stickers. I'll also bring in the Jungle Vibes sticker book to create the header intentions. Like I wanted that to match the side of the page a little bit, so I felt like using these letter stickers would be a good idea. And here is what I meant by letter stickers. All right, so let's get started with this video. I'm gonna close the planner for now and start adding the word intentions over here. So what I mean by intentions is basically certain mindset approaches that you'd want to take in order to work on your goals, so that you're enjoying the process of working on your goals and you're not just waiting for the end result. For me, it's really important because that is where our life is. Our life is not there in that moment when we achieve the goals, but when we are working on it. So the approaches that we take, the way we feel when we are working on our goals, I feel that is quite important, and setting up these intentions once a year would just help me tackle the way I work on my goals in a much more intentional and mindful way. So that is the reason I set up, and I started doing this in 2021. And initially I got an idea for this one just because I had this spread next to the goal setting page, and I don't really like the prompts that are there on that spread, you know, like habits to quit, habits to adopt. I don't like those prompts, so I thought of creating this intentions spread. And also while I think about what my word of the year would be, I get a lot of words and I try to think about, is that a good word or should I look for something else? Some of them I do connect to, but I don't feel like committing to it, and some of them I just don't like them at all. So the ones that I do like, but I don't want to commit to it as my main focus or my main word for the year, I use those words in these intentions. And in order to categorize those words, I use certain prompts. I'm going to share about all of those things. I know it can be a little bit confusing, but by the end of the spread, I think this video will be around like maximum 20 minutes. You will get an idea about what I'm about to share. Okay, you know what, I think I'm just gonna keep it as intent, because I'll have to, like, it'll get too congested on this side. So let's just have the word intent. Now let's move on to the functional stickers. We have a lot of shapes in here. We have triangles, hearts, then these kind of hexagon ones. I used these last year. We have some circles too. I want to bring in, I'm thinking gold stickers would be nice for this, just so that it looks, yeah, I just like it. I want to bring in gold this time. Should we get these kind of like semicircle ones or the triangle ones? You know what, let's go with the triangle ones and see how it is, because these are just gonna be like single word that I am going to use, and my prompts are quite short and sweet too, so it's not gonna take up a lot of space. And I think adding these triangles will look good, and I'm gonna bring in so many decorative stickers so that the page looks full and nice, because you know the cardstock is plain and I want it to look a little bit full with designs. And I don't think this is straight, but we're just gonna go ahead with it. I don't really want to stress over these things on this spread, because like I said, I really like adding a lot of decorative stickers, and overall it's gonna end up looking good. So not an issue there. Let me just put all of these stickers and get back to you guys. Okay, so I added all of the functional stickers, and now let's just go ahead and write down our prompts as well as our intentions one by one. I don't have any particular order with this. You can create however you want to. This is just, like I said, it is for me to become a little bit more intentional with the way that I am making decisions and the approaches that I take towards working on my goals. So my first intention or prompt for the intention that I'm adding here is create. And ask yourself, if you are using this prompt, like, what do I want to create in my life in 2023? What do you want more of? And what do you want to manifest in your life? And these need not be, it actually can be even a particular thing, but for me, I like to choose the way I want to feel when I do work on certain things, or I do manifest certain things. Let's say you want to manifest a house. I want to focus on the emotion that I'm going to experience once that house is manifested, rather than writing house here. So let's say you want to manifest a house because you want to feel safe and secure in your own house. So you're going to write create safety or create security. For me in 2023, it is going to be joy. So I'm going to write here as creating joy. So if I have to give you an example, when you compare it to my goals, just show that to you here. Yep. So let's say traveling, exploring Canada. So when I travel to places, the feeling that I want to experience is joy through that, and routines as well. Just bringing a little bit of joy into my life, reducing the chaoticness that occurs sometimes because a lot of things are going on. So that's the reason I added here. And the second prompt that I'm going to be adding is, I'm going to put it this side. It is, what do you want to emphasize? And by emphasize, I mean, what do you want to prioritize in your life? What do you want to focus on a little bit more? I want to emphasize on self-worth this year. If you have been experiencing with imposter syndrome, you know what I'm talking about. Imposter syndrome comes up in situations. It can creep up. You'll not even be having that feeling, but it can suddenly creep up. And I feel somewhere that is connected to self-worth, rather than me thinking about, okay, I don't want to experience imposter syndrome. I rather focus on, I want to increase my self-worth. And this means the way I look at myself, the way I value myself, I want to increase that. I feel tackling that would help me deal with imposter syndrome in a much better way. So that is going to be my priority, my focus, and that is something that I want to emphasize on. And then the third prompt is, let's put it over here. What do you want to embrace? And for me, embracing in 2023 would be opportunities. If you have seen my 2022 reflection videos, you know that one of I had a prompt that says, what do you want to forgive yourself for? And I had written missed out opportunities. So any opportunities that I couldn't take up or that I missed out on, for it can be for any reason, I wanted to forgive myself for that. And I felt it would be a really great idea to embrace that in 2023. Not embrace like missing out, but embrace the opportunities. I don't think I can fit in. Let's try to fit in the entire word here. I wasn't able to fit in the entire word, but that's all right. I want to embrace opportunities. So any sort of again, opportunities or chances that I get in 2023, I just want to give it a try, you know, whether I feel like I might succeed in it or not, whether I feel like it is the exact thing that I was looking for or not. I just want to give it a try. I want to embrace them and see where it leads to. I felt like I did a lot of like calculations for some situations. Some I just missed out on for things that I couldn't control, that weren't in my control. But others, I calculated quite a bit. I thought, okay, this is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. Probably it would be a better idea if I would have had like, instead of ABC or like A, B, C, D, F. So I would do all of those things. But this year I don't want to do that. I just want to go with the flow. If it sits right with me, I want to embrace that opportunity. So that is one of my intentions. Then another prompt, I will add it over here, is explore. For me, I want to explore creativity this year. And this again, whenever I'm working on anything, let's say like YouTube channel, you know, making these videos, if I feel stressed or creativity, okay, I'm just worried about this spelling. Okay, yeah, if I'm feeling stressed or if I'm feeling demotivated, if I'm feeling let down, if I think that I want to give it up or I don't want to do it, or it's just too much, I want to take a long break, if any such thoughts occur, I want to prompt myself with creativity. I'm like, you know what, no pressure to do things in a right way or to do things the way I had planned to do. Rather than that, let's take a creative route. Let's see how can I utilize this situation, or how can I handle this situation in a creative way. And then my job or my career is also related to creativity. I work in content marketing. So even there, if I'm feeling like, you know, the ideas are just not coming to my mind, or if I feel like that idea is not good, I want to get a little bit more creative as to how I would handle these situations and how I would work on the projects that I have taken up or I'll be taking up in 2023. So I think that'll be a good idea. That's why I wanted to add in here. And also with the stickers launching soon, I want to approach it with creativity. I don't want to focus so much on the business side of it. I'm very fortunate to have a partner who's looking into those things, so that way I can focus completely on creativity. So that is what I am going to be wanting to explore in 2023. And then the fifth intention is, or prompt is, what do you want to choose? And this one is like, what do you want to be even more intentional about or even more mindful about? For me, it is abundant, and this came up because I felt like due to certain situations, just a sec, let me just write this down. Yeah, I felt like due to certain negative situations that I faced and that I experienced the last few years, somewhere my natural instinct has become to focus on lack, things that are not working out, things that I do not have, things that could go wrong, rather than looking at situations with a much more positive outlook. So focusing on things that I already have, focusing on things that like could work out rather than things that could go wrong. Feel having an abundant mindset would help me a lot. So I want to be a little bit more intentional in terms of, okay, I want to choose abundance. Whenever I am in a situation where I'm moving towards lack mindset, I want to remind myself, okay, choose abundance. Let's not focus on what can go wrong here. Let's think about what's the best that could happen. So that is my 5th intention. Then 6th one, this is one of my favorite prompts. It is feel. So directly, how do you want to feel in 2023? For me, I want to feel connected because of lockdown and me moving away from my family. And a lot of other things. I feel there is a little bit of disconnection, and it's not just with people. I feel I want to feel connected to the to my job a little bit more, and to the projects I work on a little bit more, to the people, to animals, to nature, a lot of these things. These also, I want to use this as an opportunity to let you guys know that you need not stick with these intentions 100% from the get-go. Might be feeling connected is something that you want to work on. It's something that is not natural to you at this point in time. Like over a period of time, let's say by the end of 2023, you want to feel a bit more connected to nature or people. So I wanted to add this here, and some of the things that I would be working on will be surrounding connection, and I'm really excited about it. But let's stick to this video for now, and I'll talk about that in future videos. Okay, we have sort of the main bone structure ready to go here, but I do want to add a lot of decorative stickers, and I have been saving all of these stickers in this page since a really long time. I absolutely love them, and I kept thinking, okay, I want to use these stickers in some special page. So I felt intentions spread would be really good because I keep coming back and looking at this page every now and then. So I'm gonna add as many stickers as I can over here. Okay, so I added quite a few stickers in this spread. I actually really like doing that because it just brings me a lot of joy, and having been a person who used to hoard stickers and who would never use them for the reason that I'd be like, oh, it's gonna get over and I might need them in the future, which is so lame. But I get it if you are feeling that way. But trust me, using stickers brings even more joy than hoarding them, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy coming back and looking at the spread. So I rather have stickers on here than in the sticker book, where I keep looking at them and I never use it. And I'm also happy that I saved it for this particular spread because I absolutely love those stickers, and I needed a lot of them that were around the same theme. That way it's gonna look nice and cohesive. Okay, I just added the clue on the back side, and I think we are good. Let's try to, I'm gonna like keep a lot of other books on this one so that all of these the thing that we added here like sticks, the gum sticks. So yeah, I am so happy with the way this turned out, and I'm very happy with the choice I made regarding adding a cardstock paper instead of just creating it directly on the planner layout. It's just so strange. I was just thinking today how I am customizing so many of these spreads. It's sort of like I'm using a bullet journal itself, because there are hardly some spreads in here where I use it as it is. Anyways, that's okay. No complaints at all. I am really happy with the way this is looking, and I also enjoy looking back at my 2021 intentions and goal setting page and 2022. It feels really nice with so many stickers, and it reminds me why I set up these intentions, why I set those goals. And some of the goals, over a period of time you would have achieved, and some of these intentions will become very subconscious and very natural for you. Like, you will feel connected and you would have embraced opportunities. You are in an abundant mindset and you are choosing creativity. You do feel your self-worth and you value yourself a lot and you are experiencing joy. So it's gonna feel really nice, and I'm really happy today, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.